Hey, good morning, good morning. All right, for your Wednesday, take a look at the amount of states under these active heat alerts. So everywhere that you see in orange, that's a heat advisory. Everywhere that you see in pink, that's actually an excessive heat warning. I've been showing this the past couple of days. It's primarily been areas to our north. This big ridge of high pressure, so this heat dome, did expand upwards of about 100 to maybe even 120 million people under these active heat alerts right now. That even is the case for the northeast portion of our country, from New York to Philadelphia. I mean, even areas that are typically hot this time of the year are experiencing record-breaking heat and these active heat alerts. And that's the case here. I mean, we should be about 95 for this time of the year. So I know a lot of you are saying, oh, surprise, it's hot. It's July. We're heading into August, right? But when we're dealing with heat advisories, that's saying our feels like or heat index values could be between about 108 to 112. That's what we're going to be feeling in orange. Shaded there in pink, we could be looking at feels like temps today above 113 degrees. So dangerously hot conditions. We also have a red flag warning for our northwest counties. Relative humidity today between about 15 to 25%. So that's really, really low. Wind gusts potentially up to about 20, 25 miles per hour. Now, normally that wouldn't be that big of a deal, but when we're so dry, the ground is so dry out there with the lack of rainfall, and we're dealing with that extreme heat, both of those are just a really good recipe for high fire danger. And that's why that red flag warning has been issued for those northwest counties. UV index, does this surprise you? It's at an 11. So if your kids have camps and they're doing anything outside, make sure they're putting on that sunscreen every so hours, because it's that UV index is going to be harsh today and tomorrow. And also staying hydrated. You know the drill. If it's kind of a pool day or a pool afternoon, make sure you're watching the little ones really, really closely, and maybe just make it an inside day. It's tough because I know you gotta kill some of the hours during summertime, but it is going to be really hot. Yesterday, a high of 101. Today, forecasting a high of 102, which would put us at our daily record at Bush Intercontinental Airport. The record was set in 2000 at 102. Again, normally our temperature should be about 95. Typically, on average, we should be in the mid to upper 70s. We are struggling to drop below that 80-degree mark. That's another reason that the National Weather Service did issue that heat advisory, also because we can't cool down overnight. Galveston this morning at 5 a.m. was feeling in the upper 90s. So just really, really sultry out there to start here for your Wednesday. High pressure in control. Now watch how you get clockwise flow around high pressure. So as long as this heat dome is centered basically in this spot, it limits how much rain we could see. It has sinking air, which basically can't allow for those showers to actually materialize. Now, as this ridge backs off just a little bit, watch for Friday and Saturday, we may start to see a little bit of a sea breeze, and we may tap into maybe a stray shower, which would be enough to break our triple-digit streak. We've already had 16 days at 100 degrees or higher this year. Can you believe last year we did not have one? We did not hit 100 degrees last year, and here we go with this year. In fact, our extended outlook from most of our models are indicating. This one is from NOAA, but notice above average temperatures are expected even across portions of the southeast for the end of July and maybe even for the beginning of August. So this high heat is set to persist. Below average rainfall also across the region is set to persist. So it's tough. We've got a couple more weeks that we're going to probably be dealing with this heat wave. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of a break this weekend. If we can see some of these showers materialize, I think temperatures will be in the more upper 90s. It'll still probably be feeling upwards of 105, 106, but it'll also be enough for our heat advisories to expire. So today, forecasting a high of 102. Feels like temperatures between 108 to 112. Where that excessive heat warning was, that's where temperatures will be feeling up to 113. Then similar there for tomorrow. Today and tomorrow will be the hottest days of the week. And then we head in the kind of the right direction. I say at least upper 90s. It gives us a little bit of a hope, right? Just in case, I know this is a live stream, I'll show you those active heat alerts once again, just in case today, or do you really want to see them again? Are you wanting other news out there? It is what it is, right? Heat advisories all shaded in orange all across the country. I show you the northeast region, some areas that are just not built for the temperatures that they're seeing. I mean, even internationally, we're talking about really high heat, but here locally, specifically, all of our counties today under a heat advisory, including all of our coastal counties. Yesterday, Chambers, Galveston, Brazoria, and Matagorda County were not under this heat advisory. Today they are. Just an idea that today is going to be that 1 to 2 degrees hotter, which puts us in the dangerous category. And in the pink, Yeah, you're seeing this excessive heat warning. That's where feels like temperatures will be above 113. That criteria is really high to meet that excessive heat warning here locally, and they are under that. So take care of yourself. Make sure you're listening to your body. Make sure the first sign of a headache, you need to cool yourself down. Seek air conditioning. I'm telling you things that you probably already know, but that heat is going to be pretty serious throughout the day today. So we will continue, of course, to give you updates around the clock here all throughout the day today. You can always visit khou.com for the latest. Hope you have a great Wednesday.